Rashad, it's been a crazy start to your UFC career, right? I mean, not getting the results that you want, but some exciting fights, I guess. I mean, give me your take after two fights. What do you make of your performances so far?
Well, my last performance, I really wasn't myself. I sat around, I watched my last opponent, Tai Tuivasa, get his shots off, and like I was telling my coach, we analyzed it. And I watched so much film on him. I got so caught up in what he did that I knew what he was going to do before he did it. And it backfired against me because it made me more of a counter fighter versus a fighter that goes out there and fights, attacks first and does what he wants to do first. But you know what? I'm excited, man, and I have exciting fights. That's why I've been on 3 fight cards now, and every last one of them I've been on the Fox Sports 1 card. And I believe that's because they know that I'm an exciting fighter. And I don't care, man. I'm coming to fight. I'm coming to put on a show. And I'm going for the knockout every single fight. It's either kill or be killed for me.
That kind of touches on what I was wondering, if it adjusts your strategy where you go like, look, I got to get a win, or do you say, no, I don't care. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to put on a show because that's who I am?
I mean, for me, I'm going to win. I mean, I honestly, truthfully believe that in the bottom of my heart. It's no pressure on me, man, because once you put that pressure on yourself, then you start doing stuff that you're not used to doing. So for me, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to fight how I always fight. I'm going to be aggressive, I'm going to attack first, and I'm going to get the win. Like, whenever you put that pressure on yourself, like, I got to do this, I got to do that, then, like, you put too much pressure, then you're really not fighting the fight that you want to fight. You're fighting to please other people. I'm the one in there fighting. I'm the one in there that has to calculate the shots. I'm the one that has to have my defense on point. So I'm never going to walk into a shot. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to fight the fight that I had, and it's always going to be entertaining. So I'm coming out, and I'm going to be explosive this fight.
Did you have any moments, like, before you got the call for this fight where you thought, is that it? I mean, is it over already?
Nah, I didn't think that, man, because I think my fights, they speak for themselves, and I have what the fight world looks for. Like I said, I only fight one way, man. It's like, I'm gonna knock you out or you're gonna knock me out. I mean, there's no we're gonna go to the judges or scorecard. It's gonna be none of that, man. And for me, I think that I got the call because they know that I'm exciting. They want to see me fight. They know I'm not gonna go out there and just sit around and just wait and be boring. They know that I'm coming to fight. I'm gonna put on a show, kill or be killed.
Change of opponent here along the way. Did it change anything in your approach or your like of the matchup? I mean, what do you think about the fight you have now?
I'm very confident with this matchup. I like this matchup very much. It didn't change anything as far as the game plan goes because they both kind of fight similar. And Chris is going to want the fight on the ground, obviously. But the difference between Chris and Allen is Chris actually is going to come out and try to box. Like he his last fight he had, he came out with Milstead. He was throwing hands. He just came forward, man. He was a gamer. And I think he has a little bit better boxing than Alan Crowder has. But I just think it's the same fighter, and I just think that Chris wants to fight on the ground. So I'm ready for anything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys think that they get me to the ground and the fight is going to be over, but nobody's got me to the ground, so they don't know what I'm capable of doing. So it's going to be a good, exciting fight. Same game plan. They're really the same fighter. I think just Chris just boxes a little bit more.
It's a stacked card, but obviously anytime two heavyweights get out there and start throwing down, that can be memorable. So you feel like your style, the way you fight, it's going to be able to stand out on this card?
I do, man, because if you saw his fight against Adam Milstead, he came forward and he didn't back down. He took some shots, and this dude just kept coming, man. And once you get hit, it's like, okay, let's go. And I think that me and him were going to put on a show. I'm going for the 50K. I don't know what he's going to do, but I know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to take care of my boys. I'm trying to secure their future. I want a new contract, so I'm coming out to steal the show, point blank, period.